All right, ladies and gentlemen, EURUSD is back on the radar. So I'm sure you may know. I want you to pay attention to very, very important details in the market that provide a great depth of clarity. Starting from this low, you can see how the market ran this low and took this low out. This is the manipulation. So basically the power of three. This is the accumulation. This is the manipulation, of course. This is the market distributing higher. Now, in the process of doing that, we ran this low, and guess what? We broke structure here. But I want you to pay attention to this space here. Of course, here we had a market gap. And what did the market do? The moment the market opened last week, the first thing the market did was to run down to close this gap on Monday. So we quickly ran down and then we closed this gap before the market turned around. Now, that has opened us up to this buy side here. We have buy side liquidity here, and that ultimately means we have an additional buy side liquidity here. But the most interesting part is we have this bit of price action here, and now you can see we have this zone quickly holding off price. There's an order block somewhere in there holding off price, and the interesting thing is, where does that leave you as a trader? Where that leaves you as a trader is, look at this fair value gap here. Take a look at this fair value gap. Very lovely. So we're looking for an opportunity for the market to sell off from this fair value gap into this zone, and that will provide an opportunity for us to buy from here into buy side liquidity, and of course ultimately that would expose all of these highs in here. Of course, we have fair value gaps in there as well. So these are areas that we are looking to see price trade into in the coming weeks. So where that leaves us is, I mean, on higher time frame, this is really looking like a very, very classic deceleration in motion here. We have a very lovely deceleration here. So if we just look at that, so now we're having price consolidate right inside of this zone. So from there, this is on the H4, we're likely to see price push down into this fair value gap as well. And of course, if you look at the H4, you have this break in market structure here as well. So all of this fair value gap provides a very good opportunity for us to be looking for buying opportunities in here. So as soon as price gets in there, I don't know how you trade, depending on how you trade. So if price gets in there, what I will be looking for, I'll be looking for a type of lower time frame shift in market structure that will ultimately provide maybe a fair value gap, whatever, just to provide that fair value gap, and then we take the trade and we are aiming for this high up here. So this is the trade model that we're looking out for on EURUSD, and hopefully this pans out very, very well. So this zone provide a sell-off back into the zone. Of course, if we have a look at that, it should be this way. So that's the recent break, and we have this one here. So any of these fair value gaps can actually produce what we need for us to actually get that continuation move to the upside. So that's what we're going to be looking out for. The commitment of traders reports. Where's the euro? So the euro here, you can see, we basically built up a lot of position from negative, and then we grew all those positions here. It was rising up until recently, where we had a very, very aggressive sell-off. Imagine closing up longs and then adding very, very aggressive shorts to the euro. But then that's also fine as well. It doesn't matter what we're looking at. Of course, this matters. Don't get me wrong. It matters. But what we are seeing is that we built up a lot of positions. Even though we've closed that position, we're seeing a bit of a divergence here. So all of this zone here, we're likely to see those sell-offs. We're likely to see them coming from here, because we closed off, and right now we're net negative on the euro in terms of the commitment of traders report. So we're likely to see that provide some correction into the zone. And when we get in here, this could be where we are going to see the institutions again begin to accumulate all those longs. So going forward, you can see commitment of traders report now, build up steam and, gain a lot of momentum coming into all of this zone here. So that's exactly what we're going to be looking out for, going forward when we get on EURUSD. And also, when you look at the DXY is usually when we look at the DXY, you can see very, very aggressive drop off in price. Where's that? So you can see the DXY selling off very, very aggressively. And last week, we exposed this low here. We have a low here that got exposed last week. So the fact that the market is beginning to drop off already, we took out this buy side here. Don't forget that. We took buy side in here. And of course, the moment we run that buy side liquidity, that exposes this particular low here. So I mean, as we expect price to take this low out, that's likely what's going to, and as we expect price to take out this low in terms of as acting as a magnet, that's what we're likely to see price, you know, trade back into this low. And where are we likely to get that short coming in? On the DXY, we have this fair value gap. So this is me. So this is the fair value gap. So if we get price to correct back up into the zone, break structure, then fair value gap, this will create an opportunity for us to short all the way to these lows. I mean, this is a set of equal lows here, so very, very lovely magnet that the market loves to attack. So that's what we're going to be looking out for, of course, on the euro. This is the opportunity we are looking out for, and the ultimate thing is when you take these trades, make sure that when you take these trades, you are able to actually hold your run, your winning trades. Just allow the trade to run. Don't quickly close the trade and look for the next action on the market. Just when the trade is running, hold your winning position, hold your trade so that, you know, you can actually make the most of it. All right. So I wish you good luck and good trading, guys. Cheers.